All right, Tristan and Jenny, I'm in my editor view, but I'll just give you a quick look. So, can you please change the background picture homepage of family in front of a house? So, they're in front of a house. It's kind of cool that the little girl's pointing, and it kind of goes with the statement there. This one is a different version that we've used somewhere else. So, we've registered this to you. It's a good one, it's very popular. But it is a house. You know, you could see the grass and everything. But what we did is we optimized this photo to really bring the family and the house essence in, right? Instead of just the yard and the sidewalk and the driveway, right? All across North Texas, we're buying properties for cash all across. We put that in there. This got really chunky down here because you wanted the phone number and email, okay, but you got to remember this is a desktop, so I really can't call from a desktop. This is desktop view. So when you go to a mobile view, we do something called mobile optimization, right? And let me make sure that that loads right. So this is like an iPhone XR. It's a pretty small, it's a smaller screen, not the smallest, but you know, it's not like the Pro or anything. Like if you did the Pro, you know, it's a different view. XR or SE is even smaller. But you can see we have right here the mobile phone, click to call, click to emails already there. That follows the mobile user, and then when you go to the other pages, it's kind of nice. But it does make the same statement, has the same fill out, and then there's that one line. See that two lines on a desktop? Look how big that is on mobile. But we did put the phone number, email here like you asked, and they're hot. They can click to call it and click to email it on mobile device. On desktop, you know, it's just there. They really can't call. They just have to punch the numbers. Get an offer spot. Can we also add get offer within 24 hours? We put it here because that's a call to action button and you can't make it that big. So we put get an offer within 24 hours just underneath it, right? Under if your house is not yet listed, oh yeah. Can you put the email phone number? Yeah, that's what I was talking about already. That was questionable because mobile view already has optimization for click to call, click to email based on what they're seeing. Because as they scroll down and look at anything, that's going to be at the top. And then it says the form where client gets to select your situation. Okay, so what we did was, let's just, any street, get offer. So here, this is now optional, select your situation. And if they select nothing, you know, if they select other or nothing, that's a not a valid or a not a value that's required. But if they do select it, it'll show up on the lead what they selected. If they select nothing, the word situation colon will be on the lead on the email, but it'll just be blank next to it. So that's not required. It is optional to take that pressure off. But I wouldn't, you know, prohibit people from telling you what they want to tell you online. If they decide to tell you all that, let them tell you. If they decide not to tell you that, then that's just, you know, their prerogative, right? So, looks great, man. This thing came out fantastic. Remember, the reviews and testimonials are, you know, from the build page. So these are all fake. If you got any in writing, I can stick something in there. Otherwise, I've got to hide this section. I'll just put in there coming soon. That's probably what I'll do instead of hide that section. And then the only other thing, why us, I think it is. Let's see. No risk. Yeah, right here. Tristan's beginning story, Tristan's transition story, and then his current story. If we don't get that bio here, I'll probably just put a little blurb until you can get me something that's written. And then see that wherever the testimonials are, we'll just put coming soon. So everything's there. Everything's connected. All social medias that you do have. I don't know that we have all of those. The only thing I need to do now is create Google My Business page and add it to the Google Search Console. And then the Facebook, Instagram. My recommendation is that we go inside of the Facebook page and create a business page. And then he can invite and ask all his friends to go look at it, like it, and share it. That's how you build the audience there instead of using his personal. His personal is kind of a good mix of personal and business. And then there's guidelines to what you can say in posts. So you got to be careful because it's on the personal side. On the business side, you know, if you can make the transition, great. I don't know that there's an Instagram. I don't know that you have a YouTube or Twitter or LinkedIn. So any of those are open. You can also create a business page underneath your personal page. The two are not connected. It just allows you to freely do it easily, free. That YouTube channel is free. If you don't have any of those, then we can hide those until you do and just use the one or two. Okay. So Google My Business will be built this week, activated, and then we'll do Google Search Console. That's just adding it to our master dashboard. The only thing about Facebook, if you do want to create that page, go ahead. If you want us to do it because we have all the stuff, colors and logos and everything, I can do it, but I'll need admin access. So admin access, right? Well, I can actually just grab that channel and add it to my favorites, but I do need admin access to these, and everybody I do this for, we have it. So totally up to you. Two options. We have an SEO package plan that starts out at $7.50 a month, and that'll optimize your site with keywords to get people to organically find you. Or we can do the social media package, which is $7.50 a month, and my girls will actually do all of the posts. They'll take your YouTube videos, edit them, splice out pictures from them, and they'll cross-post everything and connect everything to the website. So that's up to you guys, whatever you want to do. That's our cheapest, lowest plans that we have to get organic traffic. Reason why I offered the social media idea is because social media, TikTok outranked Google last year. So social media infrastructure, if you can play that game well, and it's typically free, but you need someone that's constantly posting, then it can do almost as much as an SEO plan being found on Google, right? Because TikTok is driving all of these venues versus Google's just driving Google, and then everything else connected to it. So anyway, man, it looks great. Excited to get this rolling. So let's get down to the last couple of nuggets so we can turn it live for you guys, and you can start sharing it with the world. Okay, thanks.